Thanks for watching another episode of JO Fit TV, where I help you get fit, healthy, and do it fast. Periodization, or making a plan for your training. This goes for athlete, soccer moms, this goes for anybody. What most people do is we set up a plan, and there's a huge grandiose scheme of all the things that are going to happen. So in the plan we say, okay, for 8 weeks I'm not going to eat any carbs, I'm not going to do any wrong, I'm not going to drink any alcohol, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to go to the gym 6 times a week, and then the first day everything kind of blows up. Or maybe not the first day, but maybe the first week. And then what happens is with this all-in mentality, people sense failure. And so instead of trying and then maybe failing a little bit, what they do is decide to say, you know what, forget about it, I'm all in. So you know what, I had a lot of bad food, tomorrow I'm going to have bad food. Tonight I'm going to have drinks. Tomorrow I'm going to do all these other things that I shouldn't be doing. Well, what I like to do is write 3 periodization programs. I like to write Plan A, which is the one that we all dream about in our heads. Then I like to write Plan B, which is what happens in case the basic things that we already understand and know go wrong, which will happen. And then I also like to write Plan C, which is what happens when everything hits the fan. So when Plan A goes wrong, which 99% of the time Plan A doesn't hold for very long. It's been very few times and very far in between that I've ever had a Plan A hold up for a long period of time, whether it would be for myself or for somebody that I was training, just because life happens and you can't really control everything that happens in life, obviously. So Plan B is our real plan. Plan B is where we get most of our work done and we get most of the grinding done, and we actually get in there and figure out who we are. So Plan B is, hey, what's my life about? What things happen? Why do they happen? And what can I do even when those things occur? So Plan B would be something like, hey, I'm a single mom, I go to the gym, I have daycare time, but when I don't have daycare, when the gym's daycare is closed, what do? What's my Plan B? Well, maybe your Plan B is a specific family member. Maybe your Plan B is a specific friend who volunteers to come and work out with you at home and watch your kids at the same time that you work out, and you guys switch out and take spots and trade places. But your Plan B can't simply be, okay, Plan A didn't work, Plan B, forget about it today. Plan B, bad food today. Plan B, bad choices today. So what we want to do is cycle through a cascade of making the best choice, the second best choice, and then the third best choice. And we have to know with each one of our lives how those choices are made. What are going to be the things that affect how we have to make those choices, so that we don't jump all the way in on Plan A and then almost immediately fail and then have to drop our heads and sulk and say, man, I can't ever get this right. Well, it's not just you, it's everybody. Nobody can just get this stuff right on the first go-round. So I can remember in 2012, before I made the Olympic team, I had a Plan A. My Plan A fell apart when I tore my hamstring in the warm-up in the cold and rainy day of Eugene, Oregon. And then I had to go to Plan B. And when I got to Plan B, I realized, oh my God, my hamstring's really messed up. I can't show anybody else that my hamstring's messed up, but I still have to try to make this Olympic team. So guess what I did? I got to Plan C. And Plan C actually included what happens if I get there and I get injured. I actually planned and trained for that, because in the case that it happens, what do? Well, it's not always going to work out the best way you want it. It's always not going to work out in your favor. But if you have a Plan A, a Plan B, and a Plan C, you'll be significantly more successful in reaching your health, wellness, and fitness goals in 2018 and way beyond. I appreciate you guys watching another episode of JO Fit TV, where I help you get fit, healthy, and do it fast.